Alrighty. So, shit. Hold up. There we go. It's finally time to get back into Ace Attorney investigations. Right. Alright, I remember. Bullshit. I come back from 2 weeks away and I'm already seeing through your shit, man. Step up game. He was beating you at chess, so you killed him. Also, I finally no longer have to drink out of an empty 2-liter bottle because now I have a massive gallon water bottle that I obtained from Amazon. So hooray. And it works splendidly. I got it yesterday and it lasted pretty much the entire day. So I am very satisfied with it. No. No, that would be highly unprofitable. Unless you stole after killing them. Yes. I don't need to. His explanation was weak. Oh no! You don't. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! Whoa. Oh no! I just blew away your entire reasoning. Dang, that was fast. I agree. That's right. Oh, I wonder if he even knew. I wonder if he even knew who his chess pal was. Yeah, it is 10th. The number of possible positions in chess is insane. And I don't know why. Oh! Oh, that's not 10,120. That's 10 to the power of 120. Hold on a minute. 10 to... Yeah, what does it equal, though? What? I typed that into Google and all the calculator gives me is 1e plus 120. What the fuck does that mean? What number is that? Oh! I've understood it now. That makes more sense. And it makes sense why they didn't write it out, because it's 10 followed by 120 zeros. That's way too much. That's too many. I thought it'd be like at least a million. I didn't think it would be a number that doesn't exist. Do we even have a name for a number with 120 zeros? Isn't that like more than a Google? Holy hell. Yeah, 10 times 10, 120 times. Don't... good question. I don't think so. I don't think there's a name for it. I really don't think it has a name. Because, I mean, if it was a coincidence, there's no way you'd be in jail. You'd have the greatest luck in existence. They do. That's because it often is. Really? Wait. Fuck you. You're not playing your dog. That I knew. I mean... Oh, because it was the tiny chisel. Wait. How do you get stabbed with your chisel? Oh, it wasn't his chisel. He had it because Anubis brought it back to him. That explains why it's tiny. Why would he need a portable chisel? That's why there's no dog teeth marks. He was just gulping the weapon into his mouth and bringing it back. But who had a tiny, tiny chisel on their person and why? I haven't seen anyone else into crafts, such as carving and accidentally smacking your guard into the microphone. Uh-huh. Yes. Interesting. Yeah. Well, no, why'd you have the dog bring him to you? No, what? No, stop. Why did the dog... Sure, he was dead when he got to you, but why was he got to you at all?
Objection.
Jesus, your voice is deep. Big question. Say it. Easy peasy. Why? Answer. Most of this game is just why? Why did the dog bring you a body? That's my question. Like, sure, why do you need to pull out the murder weapon? Better question. Why did your dog drag a man to you, regardless of him being alive or dead? Why'd that happen? The bell? Uh-huh. Yeah, the doggo do it. Oh, and there's one attached to his knife, I see. Wait. Then where'd they get this bell? Hang on. Oh. Sorry, this is easier with the mouse. Hang on. Okay, it's not like built into the chisel, it's just tied on. Okay, I couldn't quite remember, and I was gonna say, if, like, the, bell was, like, coming out of the bottom, like it was built in, that would be weird. But as is the case, it seems someone just somehow got the bell and tied it to the chisel in an attempt to frame him. Also, I just saw this again. That's, yeah, there's that. Just stolen uniform. No one would look twice as you walk through a prison in uniform. Well, go get a court order, pull out the knife, see if there's anything missing. Where did they get the other bell?
Hold it!
Mm-hmm. But why did you move the body? Like, I get why he moved it to the storeroom. But my biggest question is, why did the dog bring the body to you in the first place? What did that accomplish for you? What, he stabbed himself in the throat? But... goddamn, why did your dog bring you a corpse? I feel like that's a big question. It's not... Dogen, why did your dog go into a tunnel in a prison cell, come up, find a dead body, and then drag it all the way back to you? What was his goal? Why'd your dog do that? That seems weird. If you didn't kill him and had no plans to kill him, why would your dog bring... It's like, oh, a corpse, better bring that to Master. He'll give me a nice treat. Boof boof. Like, but I just need an explanation why the dog would drag a corpse to him. Be like, did I do a good job? Where's my begging strip? Like... Cool, why did Knightley have a chisel? Brain. I see. Also, I've just noticed the best silhouette doesn't fit inside the big button on the bottom screen, so he sucks even more now. Look at you, you can't even aspect ratio correctly, you nerd. Look at him with his stupid musical stick. I know it's called a baton. Okay, so the chisel was in the chess set. Got it. I'm beginning to think that it sucks for Edgeworth that the first time he decides to defense attorney, he's got a Max on guard situation going on. Or is that Matt on guard? It's Matt. It was Matt. Okay. Okay, no. Okay, just dug the pit even deeper. You're right. It's too bad the truth is looking like it might have been him because the chisel was in the chess set that got sent in the mail. Like, I would agree with Ray, but I know Matt on guard. And it's like, no, he was totally guilty. And he banked on that. Yeah. Gotta readjust. I really want like an actual desk for gaming rather than just this old like office desk that I use for purposes. All right. Yes.
Take that.
The secret compartment. That's true. I'm still unsure on the missing guard uniform. Because these games don't usually send you false leads. Yeah. Okay. But it was based on that footage, I could not tell it was a dog. Oh, what the fuck is it? Oh, Gumshoe, you couldn't have mentioned you had a fucking. Wait, what? What in God's name is that? That the name is dumb. I'm not gonna deny that. What is this object you have presented? Like, do you not have a VCR, my man? What could it be? Because, like, when I watched it before, that did not look like a dog. Yeah, also, what year is this taking place? Okay. Cool. Yeah. Hang on a minute. That's not right. There should be a tiny space there. Hold on. Screen gap. Yeah, when did that disappear? No, seriously, when did the screen gap disappear? I never did that. I don't think. Oh well. Yeah, rewind, fast forward. Oh yeah. Y and A, got it. Pause with B. Go to previous frame. Point the cursor and zoom in. The R button. L, sorry, brain. Okay. See the sink, I see the cup, the mirror, the whatever on his desk, the little prison menu. Okay. Just do it again. Alright. You say dog. I saw nothing that made me think dog. That's a good point. It is a black silhouette. There's no guarantee that it was Knightley, and if it was a monkey, then it could have been Simon Keyes pretending to be attacked by a monkey. Interesting. Ah! I saw it. B. Zoom. Wait, actually, hold on. Yeah, that's not a dog. Wait, that's a bear! Oh! The synapses have all connected. I have understood the clues. I have figured it out. Yeah. And it grabs onto him. Ha 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 ho. Yes. Give me back to the video. Oh no, the mirror is not important. The mirror is not important. Maybe it is. But, that's not a prisoner uniform. What? Fuck you. Man. discern it from this is clearly a guard uniform? Like, come now. Okay, no. Nothing. What? Nope. Something appeared. That's a hand, I think. Yeah, that's a hand. No. Come on. I'm watching the mirror close. Skip. He's moving back in frame. Whoa, no, wrong one. No, that's nothing. Aha! Boom! We got it. I mean, it was. The man with a bear escaped. Oh, did you not hear about the prison break, madame? It's Jailbird. Who would have guessed with a name like that? I mean, come on, right? Because, you know, that's a good thing to give a pet. A large carnivore. We do? Aw.
Take that.
Covered in dirt. God damn it. Blood. Spud. Piss. I just thought he was in shadows. Sure. Mud.
Take that.
Mud. Oh, thank goodness. Mud. And that's why the floor was wiped up. There was mud everywhere. Or blood. Or both. Oh, right. It turns the animal's pitch. Because it, I don't know if it's like real good mud. Though normally when you make mud, it turns brown because it's... Why does it turn brown? I mean, it depends on the type of dirt. It depends on the type of dirt, really. Like, if it's some real dark soil, then, it'll turn pitch black. But if it's just normal dirt, it'll usually just go brown. What is it? And yeah. Oh. Just the lack. It's the lack of something. Oh, never fucking mind. Yes, hang on. Let me fucking... No. No. Yeah, no. Roll call 7 AM, 9 PM, body was not found. Open source perimeters. I got no. Ah, shit. It is. I don't know what it is. I don't. What am I supposed to see? This?
Take that.
It's locked. Now it's. Okay. Hang on. Okay. It's 9 AM. Roll call 3 times a day. 7 AM roll call. Frank saw its bracelet. Things that happened at times. Switching pin, armor, weapon, bloodstains. Chest. Silhouette. Keys. Prison. Bear. Metal. Not helpful. Dog. Bell. Opens doors. My brain. Okay. Around 9 AM. Okay. Oh! Wait a minute. That's not 9.
Take that.
Wait a minute. Uh-huh. Now he's a brown bear. Or a black bear. I still don't see how mud turns you pitch black. Like tar, yes. Oh. If security camera's internal time mechanism has been set wrong, then when Simon went to the cell, is wrong. That's... You should probably fix that and update it. For 3 hours, alright. Meaning that Simon visited him 3 hours different than when he showed up. Hello, madam. Did you find Jay? Oh, well, it shouldn't be hard. He should have a bear on him. Oh my god, they're so weird. They're spinning in place. True. Oh, hey! Whoopsie doodle. Ah, exposed by your own bear. Wow, he stripped real fast. Alright, let's do this. Now we know why he's so suspicious. Before he was planning a jailbreak. Yeah. I bet. Oh. But no, you could use the tooth end of the hammer. Yeah, it is interesting. If only Knightley hadn't died. Oh, wait, that wasn't part of his testimony? Oh. Tell me more. You only dug it in from one side?
Hold it.
That's actually a good question. Because, like, you don't realize how fucking massive the tunnel is. So you see it on the map. Alright, yeah.
Hold it.
That much is clear. Wow. Okay.
Hold it.
Oh, he had the keys. Oh! I see. But buddy, didn't you need these? Yeah. I do. Don't you dodge my jab. Take it head on like a man. Yeah, like that. There you go.
Objection.
No, I have the video footage. Yeah. Why is his jail uniform a boxing outfit? Because those are boxing shorts. What? Oh, that's a lie. Uh... No. Ah.
Take that!
Yeah. Ah! Okay, so my stretch of a guess was he bled on the floor after getting punched real hard. Punched so hard he bled a little bit. Ah, and he did use the newspaper. Oh! It's a hell of an uppercut. KO! Oh man, here they are. Well, dang. No, you can't. That's fact. Booyakasha. I don't know, D-Worst. How could it be? It's almost as though you were wrong. That's true. Yes, the dog. That's correct. But the question is, why would the dog do it? Why would the dog do that? Why would it explain to me why the dog would do this? Oh! Do tell. Now we're talking. Oh! Oh! Interesting. Oh. What, like... cake? Yes, we did.
Take that!
Yeah. That reasoning is sound, but I don't think it was him. Hold on a second. Alright. No, did you not just hear her say that she thought he's the accomplice?
Hold it!
Uh-huh. Explain the blood? That's because it's true. It's easy to get back to square one when you keep making up bullshit. Alright, prove that happened. I mean, I can't prove it didn't, but you can't prove that it did. My AC isn't on, is it? No, it's completely silent. My room is freezing. Maybe it's because it's also raining out.
Objection!
Overruled!
Uh-huh. Oh, you mean the padlocked well? That's padlocked shut? That's super locked? Oh, yes, of course. Alright. But there's one thing I'd like you to remember. Why the fuck would the dog do that? It's never gonna be explained to me, is it? Why the dog found a dead body and thought, I know where to take this. I feel like that's an important part of the puzzle. Why would the dog do that? Why would any animal find a corpse and think, I better bring this to the guy in charge of me? Like, and it's like, oh, it's trained, it's an assassin dog. What kind of shitty assassin dog is like, I found a corpse, here you go. Man who definitely doesn't want to be suspected as an assassin, here's a dead body, constantly near you. Uh-huh, the animal show, that's yeah. That's right. He was there. There's only one problem. That well is in clear view of everybody. And I don't know about you, but if I were in prison, I would definitely want my peripheral vision on point. You mean her incessant need to not lose enables her to come up with tons of bullshit to prolong something simple. Prove it. It's padlocked and in plain sight of everything. How did that pick up on the mic? Did my mic pick up that burp in my chest? That's true, it's not unique to the animal show. Yeah. Ow! 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 Ow, my temple! Oh, that... Ow! What the fuck? Is this a migraine? What the f... Ow! Oh, that was sudden and painful. I think I just had a muscle tense in my temple. Oh, that one... That shot right into my eyeball. Oof. Oh, wow. Why does it feel like I pulled a muscle? Did I? That'd be weird. Just pulled a muscle from nothing. Ow. Mm-hmm. Okay, if she said, oh, I have evidence, it's like, bullshit, how would you have evidence for something you did not conceive till now? Oh yes, let us go. Oh no, it's super padlocked. Dang. If anyone's wondering why, like, her going, the goddess law pisses me off so much, it's because the person who talks like that is the same person who, when they're catastrophically wrong, will blame it on said goddess of law rather than taking responsibility for their own goddamn mistakes. Oh no! What? Yes? Could you have a less alarming alarm? No, we were surprised because it sounds like an air raid siren. You know, like a fire alarm or a... Where did the other guard come from? Like fire alarm or a prison break alarm, like... Like, that definitely sounded like something like, oh no. Fair enough. Mm-hmm. Correct. But who else could it be? There's only Mr. Sot, Jailbird. Wait. Who was in the cell next to Jay? Who was that? Was it Frank's cell? Whose cell is the bird? Hey. The stuff that was on the ground is gone. All the pulleys and stuff. So did we get evidence of those things? Nope, shit. Well, they're gone now. And all the junk that was in front of the well are gone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything irrelevant has been removed. Look at that, nice and tidy. Yeah, we know that. And they did. No. What's the matter? Oh! Well, shit. Yeah, but if someone walked over to the well and started fiddling with a grate in the middle of a show, someone would notice. Not because, like, they're interested in the well, but movement in your peripheral vision automatically triggers your brain to go, what is it, what is that, what is that, what is that? Is danger? No? Okay. Like, that's why, like, a lot of times people, like, the minute you walk into a room, everyone looks at you. It's not because, like, oh shit, did I do something? Oh no. It's because you're moving, and they aren't paying attention. What is that moving object? It's literally just a natural response. That's true. Hopefully a missile's not at the vet or something. Yep. Alright. I don't know why we're getting Regina, but sure. No. Oh, don't test her. She'll find somewhere to fucking hide. Yeah, do the thing. Look at this sci-fi shit. Look at this sci-fi nonsense. It's a really good AI simulator. Smart. Oh, I see. Was it really that far forward and the well really that far behind? Where did everyone sit? You don't want to be too close, you break your neck looking up. Yeah, meaning as you learn more, type in more information, it gets more and more accurate. Alright. There's all the stuff, the mysterious collection of objects. Why is there a weight of 33 pounds? Yeah. Rope with a pike on the end. Or whatever the hell it's called. You were going to. Why do I keep forgetting what it's called? A stake. Exactly, yes. Oh, that's not going in the evidence folder? Sure, okay. And the blanket. Oh. I see how it is. Yeah. Isn't a lion face backwards? Shouldn't that be facing the other way? No, seriously, I can't help but feel like they should be facing the other way. Shouldn't it? Yeah, I don't either. I'm pretty sure they eat it wholesale. Yeah, okay. How would she get the bones out of her mouth? With her hands? Why do you think their jaws break things so good? Yeah. And this highly suspicious cart. Then the basket. I know you do. You said that before. You also said that. Okay. And chairs. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Edgeworth, you gotta experience that so you understand the horror of it. It sucks. I'm not allowed up. Alright. No, I don't want to ask anything. No thanks, I'm good. I meant to hit logic, alright. Yes. Of course! They're related. No fucking course they ain't. No, definitely not, but... Like, I looked at everything else. Okay, thank God. I was gonna... if those had been connected in any way, I would have just given up right there and then, because that would be beyond idiotic. What about you? No. The gate. It's a garden, apparently. Wait, what? Yeah, I mean, come on, really? We're just gonna fucking turn into Dead Man Wonderland, where it's a prison, but also entertainment for the masses? Oh right, I can press stuff. This. No. What? Okay. Oh, perhaps I need to examine this. No, the steak isn't. It's not important. The well. I don't know how I forgot about that. Okay, good. Yes. Good. Not in a way that we can understand currently. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. I was just stupid. Oh, hey, Gumshoe. I always find it interesting how all of the, like, characters in very specific outfits don't seem to have normal clothes. Like, or it's to imply that this is what she wears on her days off. Oh, she was in the middle of practice. Huh? Oh. What? He's scared of it all the way over there? But it's so far away. She can just hypnotize any she can pretty much hypnotize any animal. Oh, I thought we were gonna get her to make the alligator go back in the water. Oh, that's weird. Missile seems fine. Dang. Hey, everything behind the well is all fuzzed out. Yeah. What? Why? How is it my fault? Yeah. Sweet. From the bottom of the screen. Red. Alright. I gotta say, they don't seem to have much room up on that stage. Ah. I have figured it out. The rope and stuff is to help him go up and away from the stage. Well, yeah, that's why she said the elephant is gentle, not rough with him. I figured out the device. Oh yeah, there's a fishbone. How about that? What's this? Apples, eh? What? No, crap. Just make a quick save. Alright, continue. Yes, please. Alright. Simon Stunt. Tools around the well. Yep. Zip, zap, zoop. Alright. The blanket. The apples. The weight. Yeah. Wait, the steak? Oh. Oh, I see. That's true. Yeah, do that. Alright. Put in the info about the weird wacky thing. Okay, hey, wait a minute, the weight's still there. Oh, but that's weird. The blanket's still there. Fun fact, it may seem insane that a simple 33-pound weight could pull him, but, that's the beauty of a pulley. A pulley allows something... Like, that's the reason, like, a pulley lets you pull up a really heavy object that you would never be able to lift. There's some weird science to it. Some strange physics. But even with that, I don't think a 33-pound weight can... Like, it could definitely lift a full-grown adult male off the ground, but not with such force as was needed for the show. He went flying. This wasn't some, like... This was... Which a 33-pound weight could not do. Way too light. It could lift him off the ground, but not at a speed that is good. You need something heavier to go zooming. Aha, what is it? I mean... No, what, really? The amount of apples an elephant eats are absurd. He used the elephant. Okay, thank God. There's always that moment where you do a stupid one, and it's just, I'm scared it will work, because I won't understand why. Hey. Give me one of your dumb things. Hand them to me. Why did... Okay. Why did it give me the logic of a metal detector? Oh! Alright! I got it. He used a metal detector. What am... You see, this is what I was talking about. I did a dumb thing and it worked. And I... Oh, that... Oh, no, that's used the metal detector to figure out the... What sort of sense does that make? Did... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was about to say, I'm like, well, we already found something, but no, that is defense. Gumshoe, dig in the dirt. Oh. Why did the metal detector detect gold? Okay, so it's gold-plated, not actual gold. That makes sense. I don't believe gold registers on metal detectors. Similar how it's non-magnetic for a metal. Ooh, yummy. A nonsense one. We've already established this, Edgeworth. Get on the ball. Alright, it is... I've, like... Is it a magnet? Okay, cool. It's kind of fun. Like, no joke, it's actually pretty fun. You can just get some dirt and put a magnet to it, and you can just get a bunch of, like, iron out of the dirt. Because it's all mixed in there. Oh, wow, really? I thought for sure. Oh. Oh. I just realized. It's in the alligator. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely enough weight. That's 5 total. That's more than enough. Especially for someone so thin. Hey. The alligator's detecting something. Oh no. Why are you laughing, Kai? Yeah, she ate some metal. Yeah, it couldn't go down his throat, but it could get something smaller. And whatever it was, to detect it through an alligator, that must be one metal object. Wait, that's not how that works. It's a hell of a metal detector. Alright. Now let's check it out. No, okay. Well, nope. Forgetting what buttons are what. Oh, wait a minute. Rope. Where's the rope that pulled him? No. Why? Well, no. Something is missing. The rope that pulled Simon. Oh, come the fuck on! What am I doing? Is it not tied to this? Is that the problem? Oh man. What could it be? No, it's not that one. Of course not. Like, yeah, this is the main problem with all the Ace Attorney games. Hang on a second. Oh god, no. No, that was wrong. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. I just had to resize it real quick. But that's the thing. I know what the issue is. It's the fact that where's the other rope? The problem. There's no way for me to do anything about that. Like, I can't even interact with anything else on such a level. What if it's the lack of weights? Okay. What if we go up here and we hit deduce, and we go to Simon's device? Really? That was okay. No, sure, yeah. No, that wasn't it. That would be fucking stupid. No, that's not it either. Like, where's the rope? Where has the rope gone? Could it be you? Oh no, a game over. What? Oh my goodness. God, no. Oh, I'm so sad. Well, shit. And that's why you save. Not because of the intense moments, but because of the dumb ones. Okay, so wow. Man, would you look at that? It's... wow. What if I did... what if I deduce it on the well? Don't... okay. Did I not do that? I could have sworn I did that. It's like, why can't you just click the rope and be like, wait a minute, where'd the rope go? We have this rope here. Oh, where could it have gone? Oh, it's such a mystery. Maybe it's the rope. Oh, they got hidden on purpose. Oh no.
Take that!
And he was wrapped up in the blanket. A blankie. That's right. But true. Now it places doubt on people who watched it. Oh ho ho. That means anyone's game, even people we haven't met yet. No, you can't do that. That's hard. Anything? This is just a guess. Okay. Alright, let's... Blue. Switch it up. Yes, please. Stop that. There's the weight. That's supposed to be a pun. Why would you do that? Anything new? Nope. And we're just all this again. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Skip. Oh. Empty cage. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's not the big deal, Kay. You could get it through the electric fence. But here's the question. How do you get the elephant into the fucking warden's office? What? Unless that little section goes somewhere that out of the prison. No, Edgeworth, that is a legitimate question. How the fuck did the elephant get in here? Because this leads to more prison. It's not like that leads outside. At least I don't think it does. Okay, that's game speak for you got everything you can out of that. Change it. Okay. No. Apples. No. Crocodile. Nope. Oh, no, I have... Yeah, totally. Okay, the elephant ate the apples. Yeah, no, that's... Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad we sorted that out. Now we know. The answer. Please explain. Because I don't know. Oh, where's it go? No, it's super locked, isn't it? Yeah. What the fuck's all this great shit? What the hell? Why isn't he freaking out because of the cyber illusions? Like, there's all these cyber illusions. Alright. Hey, isn't this where that blackout must have occurred? Yeah, there were.
Take that!
Interesting, but why? My money's on it has something to do with that ludicrously poofy coat. I always found the coat odd, but now... Did he just say he's always the first? How did you not notice this the minute you walked in? Then again, I know the answer to that. It's because you're dumb. I'm impressed you figured out how to rhyme. Oh, no need. Already done.
Hold it!
Take that, you drongo. Bazoom! Other impressive sound effects. No, I remember. I just don't care. No.
Objection!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm so scared. Well, that was short. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Yes. Yes, it must be. Ow, my ear. Why am I bombarded with head pains all of a sudden? Man. Did you... When did he kill him? I mean, he died at 3 a.m., but how'd Simon get to the jail at 3 a.m.? Oh, wait, they were setting up. No, they finished at midnight.
Hold it.
Elaborate.
Hold it.
No. Most people would notice a dead body.
Hold it.
Yeah. Alright. No.
Objection.
Yes. The music cut out, I did it. That's how you know you succeeded. The minute the music stops, it's just yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not have weird future technology that allows you to recreate things? That sucks.
Objection. Hold it.
No, you.
Objection.
No. Oh, look how cocky she is. Yeah.
Elbow rule.
But what are rules? Man. Just everything in the name of the will of the goddess of light. It's like I can hear a decrepit skeleton on a throne screaming in anger that his words are being absolutely bastardized. I wonder why that is. Explain it. Explain it to me like I'm stupid. Uh-huh. Oh my god, you're right. Well.
Hold it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Hold it.
Elbow rule.
Objection.
Elbow rule.
Yes.
Take that. Take that.
Oh, and halfway. Oh, simple. They were given it legally. Yes.
Objection.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
Take that!
Oh man, where's that? Where's the key to the room? Does she just have like a bunch of cake under her jacket? Now here's the thing, like, I can tell that her jacket's gonna fly off and it's just gonna be like a bunch of cake. Or something. Man, lady, it's as though you think people of law are immune from being crime. No, that's a very normal thing to think, because they would be the one to get away with it the easiest. You know, being able to alter all evidence with no one questioning shit, because they are the in charge man.
Hold it!
You don't question your boss unless you want to get fired. This one.
Take that!
Fuck. God damn it. What proves it then, game? Like... Why did he bark at her?
Take that!
Really, the smell? Really, the smell? Okay. Oh man, Missile he does not look happy. He looks very upset. Ah. I got goo in my eye. I can't see. Well, I'm sure it can. It's not that hard to believe. I believe you so little that I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be back in, should be less than a minute, I think. Alright, I think that might have actually taken a bit longer. I apologize. What was she saying? Right, lies. Lie. Yeah. Skip to the end. And make the save. Grab some water. And continue.
Hold it!
No, you didn't. Why would you need to when you have... Yeah. What if? Where could it be? What if it was right there? Yeah, and then you... Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Who would have guessed? Like a streamlined path. Wow. So strange. No. There is one path she could have taken. And like I said, the jacket is misleading.
Objection!
Hey. Simple. Oh. Ho. If only there was someone with a broken bracelet.
Take that!
Oh, Frank. He was never told what the fuck he was doing. Oh, look, little fox is drinking up his tears because they're salty. Oh no, that's sweat, not tears. Still salty though. Yeah. Oh man, she got real quiet all of a sudden. I wonder why. Really? Turn around. You'll see something very interesting. Everything you've said up to this point has been conjecture too. But what about the key? You feed it to the alligator. Alligators can eat a lot, but they aren't sharks. They don't like eating metal. Gives them a tummy ache. Mainly because, like, the shark's stomach will just hold shit. And sharks can barf. Sharks barf in a crazy way. They puke out their whole stomach. Like, they just push it out of their mouth, inside out. It just dumps out, and then it just right back in. Or maybe that's just tiger sharks. Either way, it's a cool barf technique. Great for getting rid of shit you can't digest. No, she's doing the classic Ace Attorney thing where she comes clean for a very, very related crime, but it's like, oh, but I didn't do the murder thing. I just did the other thing. Hang on a second. Yep. That's what I'm saying, that dinner plans changed. We're gonna have steak, but it's one of those lazy days where it's like, nah. So now it's just whatever I can find. So probably sandwich or something, I don't know. Oh, come off it, you. Oh goodness, who are you being threatened by? Wow, you're not good at your job as a prison warden. Oh, listen to this sad music, making her to seem so sympathetic. Ooh. Uh-huh. Look how happy the fox is! It's fucking... It's having a ball. It's so happy. It's crazy. I don't know, they might have been. Finally! Finally, it is explained why the dog would do that. And you see how important it was? It was so important. Because the dog's job was to go and grab whatever was at the well at an appointed time and drag it back. Meaning that it finds the corpse and goes, it's a living, and drags it back. That's its job. Its job, grab thing, drag it. Easy peasy. No, it's not cake. I think I've accidentally made myself want cake. Damn it. So, why'd the corpse smell sweet? That's probably because he doesn't have any henchmen. A guy like that definitely works alone. But, you just lie real good, and who's to say no one won't believe you? Ah, I see. She panicked seeing Knightley's mail was from Dogen with the same chest setup and thought he was one of the henchmen, panicked and killed him. No, I don't know. Edgeworth probably could understand it pretty good. I was. I have heard many an interesting thing. No. Yes. Yeah, do it. I do. And there's no badgers here. I know the stream's running long, but I'm gonna keep going because it's almost over. No. 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 Say something stupid, Sebastian. Who did it? Who said? Oh, hey, Ray. That is pretty cruel. That is true. You didn't do jack squat. Oh, good. Alright, do it. I just noticed all the parakeets. Correct. And he's an idiot. So it's perfect. He'll say something stupid. The more you talk, the more you say stuff you shouldn't. God damn it. Alright, I'll listen. How do people, like, How does she not immediately become a non-character after just, like, blindly agreeing? Like, I'm pretty sure in real life, if you just agreed with everything the criminal said, then it turns out that those were all lies. Should that not throw massive doubt onto your credibility and trustworthiness, where it's like those were all lies and you just didn't question any of it? Like, I feel like you should just get straight fired for that. And the fact that a lot of it seems kiss ass in nature. Maybe it's just me. Tell me more. Oh, the poor little fox. Do you not? Man, I mean, I know the soundtrack to these games is all like chiptune and synthetic and shit, but they're all jamming. I guess that's why there's the prosecution is jamming videos that are getting popular recently. Or was it a while ago? I don't know how trends have ended or continued. Why would he be displeased with him? Yes. Oh, that was just an example. It didn't mean anything. The things you're saying are supposed to mean things. Especially right now. Why would you... I have no idea what happened. And why would you give an example of what happened? No, that's definitely not suspicious. I don't know. It's Miss... Apologies, I have just realized that Wendy Oldbag from the main series, her full name is a pun. I thought it was just, haha, her name is Oldbag and she's old. No. Her first name is Wendy, but you could say Windy Oldbag and she never shuts up. I'm upset. I'm angry now. I'm upset. This is stupid. Bad. I hate it. Because I was about to say, oh no, we have another Miss Oldbag on our hands. And then I was like, what was her first name again? Oh yeah, Wendy. And then I realized that sounds like Windy, which is something you can say about someone who talks incessantly. Like she does. Just, retroactive displeasure. Yeah. I guess. Wait. Ah, yeah. Yes, do it. This is the one. Yeah, no, it's another Wendy.
Hold it.
Gonna make a quick save. Continue. Yes. Oh.
Objection.
Yeah, how the fuck do you know about this bullshit? We only figured this out like a while ago. No. In this regard, he is. Very much so. He's not good with direct affection.
Objection.
What? Why would you... Why would you let him keep it? Ah, a sharp object hidden in a secret compartment in a chessboard. That's okay.
Objection.
Oh, they didn't check it. Where? Hey. Hang on. Is her entire jacket alive? I'm concerned now. Because the whole thing just shuddered. I can't tell if that was just a funny animation or if the jacket might be an animal. Alright, what are you playing at now? Man. Lies and lies and lies. Please believe me. No. Why would I? You've given me no good reasons. Why now? She's lied, what, like 5 times in a row? Constantly? Why would you even believe what she's saying is the full truth? Like, come on. Use logic. I know it's not common in the Phoenix Wright universe, but for me, just try a little. Telling lies is like rapidly trying to play Jenga by yourself. Eventually, it's just gonna come toppling down. And the more you pile on top, the less stable the bottom is. Oh, a little chat, did you? Elaborate. Really? Fuck what? Oh, I see.
Hold it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, you sure? Oh! There we go. Fucking false. Also, I just noticed we haven't done the chess game in fucking forever. I guess they had a hard time figuring out how to put that in for gameplay. Jeez. I was wondering before, like, is the fox actually alive? And the answer is very much yes. Ah. Yeah, you know what? That is true. It really would have. You're right, he had no connection. Whoops! Oh no, was that evidence? Knocking over your dumb Jenga tower? I think it was. No, shut up. Yeah. And the chess matched his. And there you have it. And she would have had access to his bell. It's weird, she hasn't had the explosive fit yet. Oh. It's not sacred. Don't you know the separation of church and state? This isn't the Imperium of Man. What don't we understand? And that is...
Alpha rule.
Oh no, don't listen to it. It's either gonna be stupid or insane. That's about as high as the best can count, I bet. No. But I know what could. We need a vet. Specifically an exotic animals vet. You can't see it right now, but I'm smiling because I've figured out what's in the alligator. And that's not good. You shouldn't shove sharp objects into your alligator to hide crimes. I don't think that's something that I should have to say. Also, Charlie just posted a video called BTS Chicken Nuggets, and I saw a sign on McDonald's that said BTS. Are they selling BTS Chicken Nugget? What the fuck? I don't... How's that different from a normal chicken nugget? Yeah, do the turnabout, the Phoenix Wright thing. No. If only alligators could puke. Well, maybe can they? A lot of animals can't puke. Horses can't puke. They don't got the throat muscles for it. Food goes down easy, but it doesn't come back up. Which is why you don't want your horse eating things it shouldn't, because there's no real good... Oh, sorry. There's no real good way to get it back. We do. I know where it is.
Objection.
Alpha rule.
No, you are, but we aren't. I have me. Pick me. I did. I figured it out. Pick me. Pick me, I know the answer. No, you just need to remember one very odd thing you learned. Is it K? Who was it? Yeah, I knew it. I don't know, he was just hiding behind his hands. He looks more perturbed than anything. Just kind of pouty. Alright, yeah, just let me yell the word alligator, please. No. Your faith has been misplaced numerous times. My logic is sound. But really? It has it? No. Now how will Edgeworth come to the conclusion, ah, the alligator ate a knife? Wait, is this a knife? Maybe. Maybe it is. That's it. Oh no, am I gonna have to do the fucking chess game? I don't want to do the chess game. The chess game is dumb. It's been saying logic too much. It's been saying the word logic way too much. It's gonna make me do the shitty chess game.
Hold it.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? Get rid of Dogen.
Hold it.
True. I know, it's a broken record, but I know where it is.
Objection.
Can we please hurry to saying it's in an alligator and having you say that's stupid?
Objection.
No, it is. You just didn't look good enough. Hey! Yes, we are. Oh my god, he actually remembered how it works. I'm impressed, genuinely. I wasn't expecting that. No. No, we're not. I know where it is. Hey! Where's Dogen's knife? No, no. No. No, fuck, shit. No, what? What is it? another way it could have been brought in. Ah, yes. Of course. Out of all of these. I see, yes. None of these help. Which one is the item that says she got evidence from another prison or whatever? None. The chisel. Nope, that wasn't fucking it. Good golly gosh gee willikers. What could it be? Like, it literally just said that she got it, requested it from another prison for the purposes of interrogation. Yet none of my evidence has any of that as evidence. What do you present? Besides sending it in the package, the best way is... No. No. Fucking... A prison investigation. Oh, that wasn't it. Like, what is the fucking answer? Could it be, chat, a gate? What in God's name is it? I just had a stupid idea. Okay, I'm glad my stupid idea didn't pay off. Like, it's always the worst when a stupid idea pays off in these, because then you realize, oh, I didn't get it because I wasn't thinking stupid enough. You were thinking too smart, that's why you failed. A glove. No, that wasn't it. Gosh. How... Man, if only there was anything that fucking made sense. No. 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 Is that it? Fuck. You know, of course that would make sense. The bell. Don't explain how the bell got there. It's the bell. You see, you weren't thinking insane enough. Because obviously the answer is the bell on the dog that's always been in the prison. Certainly not the one on the chisel that arrived there somehow. Obviously. That better be the last one. I don't get a do-over. I have exactly one failure left. We've already established that. Gumshoe. Gumshoe. Come on, man. No, but I know who does. God, he's so fucking stupid. Wait, really? Well, you don't need evidence to take an animal to the vet for being ill and having consumed inedible materials. That's just good pet ownership. Just let me say the alligator's sick. How? How would she get at it? No, it's not like you to do that, but you remember, right, and how you always lose to him and he does reckless bullshit all the time? Maybe there's something to it. Maybe give it a exactly, dude. Imagine you're right. What would he do? He would panic and just yell objection. Because of that, he would save the day. Booyah, Kasha. Do it. Exactly.
Objection!
Come on, let me bring up the alligator. I found it. This here gator ate it. It totally does. I can't believe it. We're writing with Edgeworth. This is crazy. Does it not? Same logic. Oh, the alligator didn't eat because alligators are very like they can't like eat fish and spit out the bones, but they can hold stuff in their mouth without swallowing. She put the knife in the baby pouch. Alligators have like a tiny little pouch where the babies go in under the tongue, so they don't accidentally slide down the gullet. That's why you see mama alligators or crocodiles carry their babies in the mouth. They got like a little tiny hidey hole. It's right fucking there. Okay. Do. And this bitch with her mouth wide open. Just being like, get this out of my mouth. Yes, the chisel. Yep. Yes, she can. Alright, Gumshoe. You're the most expendable person. You grab it. There it is. There we go. I was right! It was alive! It was a bunch of little foxes! And she's in prison garb already. That saves some time. I can't believe that the jacket was alive. That's stupid. I love how his music sucks. It's just like, what is this? Probably. He did nothing. Do you want... Alright, Sebastian, keep doing your job. Oh my god. Man. Like, the main thing why, like, she gets on my nerves in the whole whatever organization is the fact that they picked him. Because the minute he showed up and bedazzled me with his sub-rock intelligence, immediately I realized, oh, you've picked this guy because you want someone you can manipulate into the verdict you want, not the actual verdict. Man, you're good at upholding justice in its most pure and unrefined form, which is justice will prevail? Of course it will. The winner decides justice. Which is an unfortunate truth of justice. The winner gets to decide what right and wrong is. Not inherent rights and wrongs, but societal ones. And if you put an idiot in charge of your stuff, you can just tell him what you want to have happen. That's why I don't trust her. Where a guy like that can pass the bar exam, I agree. I know it's the most important part of justice. Yeah, doesn't that inherently mean the law is flawed? Seems to be your plaything. You seem to be very much deciding what it believes. No. And the monkey. Finally! Edgeworth, I don't recall any such fucking thing. You know. The chessboard. That doesn't change the fact that he used him. He used the truss. Yeah, fuck it. Happy, everyone's happy. Like, no, I think he is, because like he trusted you. It's like you can still abuse trust, which he did. He used it. He's like, this guy trusts me implicitly. He will never look inside. A good friend would look inside and be like, bitch, were you planning to break out of jail? Fuck you, no. Like, if I was in jail and planning to break out, Cody would smack me up the back of the head and be like, fuck off. Stay. And I'd be like, you're right. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, just continue with Munkatui. Hey, there's that magician. Good old Max. We did it. do, 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 do. Ah, oh, no. I think it's more pragmatic for Edgeworth to remain a prosecutor and correct the system from within. Oh yeah, back when he was a kid. That's right. First case he ever solved was proving right innocent at school. Success! The wacky prison has been solved. Yes, please. But with that, that brings us to the end of today's stream. That went over by a lot. Regardless, I would like to say thank you for watching. Sorry this stream was late today, but I don't believe anyone watched it, so that doesn't matter. I'm very interested to see what Inherited Turnabout is. If it's going to be something Edgeworth inherits, or if we're going to play as his dad. That would certainly be interesting. But, yeah, hopefully Tuesday I'll be able to finish off New Vegas. More Final Fantasy on Thursdays. Saturdays will continue to be Ace Investigations. So, that's everything. So once again, I'd like to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to follow or subscribe on YouTube. And have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.